Hooligan.
Booyah!
That name came from our little scooter gang. We call ourselves high class hooligans because we
That's
felt at the time that we were out doing hooligan type stuff and we felt very high class doing it on our fucking scooters.
I was just to clear this. I was not a part of that scooter gang at all.
Our scooter gang was fucking awesome, dude. Cops never fucked with us. We went like
Yeah,
these
because they
scooters,
probably
dude.
laughed
Dude, yeah.
at
Those scooters fucking mine I got mine up to 73 one time. And like we were going to the bar, like we would bar hop on it like all day, you know. We'd be all fucking drunk riding our scooters around. And we went by this cop one time and he had his gun doing the radar, like the speed radar.
you.
And
Yeah.
it was on like it was 25 on the road or whatever. And here comes our little gang, right? And so he has his gun and then he just puts it down and like walks to his car. But we were
Oh
going like
man.
50, dude. We were just all but like you could tell like in his mind he was all those things can't go more than 25 fucking faggots.
Anyway, what was I googling over here?
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
fags.
Dude, we never got fucked with on those scooters. And I would say I probably rode that thing like more drunk than sober. And I commuted on that thing, you know, so that's pretty sad. That's all we did was get drunk and ride our scooters around or get
That
stoned.
actually makes sense. Like being hammered on a scooter, like when you're in your car and you roll on the window to get the cold air on the scooter,
Yeah,
it's there. You can just be cruising,
it's
and cops just go
it's very
fucking clear.
refreshing,
That's actually pretty fucking smart. I bet
dude.
if I get all hammered out and drove home on a scooter, I bet nobody would fuck with me.
Nobody fucked with us, dude, and we were drunk all the time. You know who would fuck with us? Guys on Harleys. Like
Oh, that
I
makes
was riding
sense.
home one time on my scooter, and this like old man type, like the typical old man, like Harley guy with like the big gray beard, you know, like looking all like beaten up and sun beaten and shit. He got up next to me and he was all like revving his engine at me, and he was all fucking faggot and like took off, and I was like, dude, what the hell? Where did that come from?
I am in my position, sir. You don't have to insult me. Okay, thank you.
Fucking dick move, dude. And then one time I was going to work and this guy in this big Dodge truck got next to me. He's all, scooter fag! I was like, dude, what the
Just
fuck?
wave. How you doing?
But like,
Ding, ding,
to
ding.
their credit, I was this 320-pound guy on a fucking scooter, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Somebody call Guinness. Fucking the twin brothers out.
And
Hopefully somebody got that
when they're
joke.
all scooter fag, I wanted to be like, yeah, I suck your dick.
Yeah, suck your dick, motherfucker. Yeah,
Pull
faggot.
over, let me suck your dick with my scooter. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know, dude. I seriously like if you rode one, you know, because I had that CBR 1000. Like I had that fucking badass crotch rocket, and I
Oh.
sold that and got the scooter, and I had so much more fun on the scooter. It was impossible to ride that scooter without smiling. Like you just
Yeah.
couldn't do it, dude.
Remember Scott and Clint from high school? Their parents were pretty wealthy,
Yeah.
very wealthy, and they bought them both scooters. And Scott came to my house one day and was like, "Hey, you want to borrow my scooter for a week?" And I was all, "Fuck yeah, dude!" And I literally drove that thing around for like a week after school every day, and the same thing. I was like, "This is so fucking fun!"
Yeah, it's like so
Great.
fun. It's like you just kind of hop on it and go. There's like nothing to do, and yeah,
Yeah. Here's the gas. Smile, motherfucker, and go straight.
dude. Like when I went to Kentucky recently, and I was riding my brother's bike. He has that Honda VTX. And I was like,
Um,
man, this is so much fucking work riding this bike. It's like so heavy. You can't park it anywhere. Fucking all this shifting and shit. What the fuck?
Goes too fast. The scooter only lets you go like 50 at the most.
Yeah.
Great.
I miss that scooter. That scooter was fun, dude. I miss that thing.
I kind of wish I had one now.
They're awesome, dude. They're awesome. And they've come
It's
way down in price.
and it's not all loud and clanky, easy to maintain. Just that sounds a lot of fun. A
So
lot of fucking fun.
today I debuted my haircut at work.
Yeah.
And one of the guys that I work with told me I look like Zangief. Do you remember Zangief from
Street Fighter,
Street
yeah.
Fighter? Yeah. So we looked it up. He had a mohawk, but
Oh.
I guess it's kind of like I don't know if I look Russian or not.
Yeah, you look like not Russian, maybe like Kazakhstani.
Romanian.
It's like the same as mine, except I get mine cut like right here, and you're just like up here.
Uh, it's almost a little pinheady.
Yeah, it kind of goes like that, yeah. Kind of makes your head move in that direction.
Elena cut it.
Nice. I want to learn how to cut my own hair. I hate going to the fucking barber. It's
I
fucking
don't know
annoying.
why I fucking hate going to the barber too. I don't know why it like sucks so bad.
It's
It's not
because
that bad.
like the barber I go to, it's the same one that you and me went to right before your wedding. It's that one that's right over here on Watabo and Manal. It's like a actual barber
Yeah, yeah,
shop.
yeah, yeah.
There's like the old lady, the Chinese lady, the fucking cholo, the gay guy, and every time you go there, it's a crapshoot. You get somebody different, and you have to like learn how to. Okay, the Chinese lady don't speak English very well, so just don't talk. The old lady's mean as shit. The cholo's a fucking asshole. The gay guy's too goddamn friendly. It's a weird. I hate it. I fucking hate it. And
That'd
they're
be cool.
touching me and shit. Yeah.
That'd be cool if the Chinese lady like offered happy endings.
After I cut hair, I suck your cock.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude.
dude.
Raise this up.
One of my friends who will remain nameless. He travels to Austin a lot for his job, or he did at least. And he went and got a massage at one of those Chinese places. And he said that after she was done with the massage, he was like laying on his back and she was doing his legs or something. And then she said, "You want a special massage?" And he said he was like laying down. And he was all, "Huh?"
Okay.
And he said, "What?" And she said, "Uh, special massage, a happy ending." And he was all, "How much?" And he said she was like $20 happy ending. And he's like, "Okay, fucking A." And so he said like
Yeah.
he said she started like jacking him off with that rubbing oil or whatever, and he said it was all goopy and shit. And then he said he couldn't like get into it, so it was kind of taking a while. And so she was all, "You wanna touch my tit?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he said he was like sitting there like laying on his back like all rubbing her tits, and she was jacking him off. It's fucking weird. I don't even know if I could do that.
Do you know who Nick Swartzen is, that comedian?
Uh-uh.
Did you ever watch Reno 911? He played the gay.
No.
He played the gay prostitute. No, he's a pretty famous comedian. But he told a story about that. Hey, same situation. He went to a Chinese place, and they're like, "You want a happy ending?" He was like, "Okay, I guess." And he couldn't get into it, so he was like, he felt so bad. And he was like, "No, let me do it." So he ended up just like kind of like just whacking off, and she was just watching him, just, like cheering him on. Oh, yay! He's
Oh,
all yeah. Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. Just let me do it. I got it. This is so fucking uncomfortable. She just all
That
looking
is
at him.
fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't think I could. I just don't think I could do
I
that.
don't think I could have a stranger jack me off. Like maybe when I was like 18.
Well, that time we jacked each other off, it was all right though.
Dude, that was way different though. There was like feelings and emotions involved. I had
Yeah.
emotions with it.
Alcohol, a lot of cocaine. It was easy.
Speaking
That
of
was the '90s
alcohol,
though, man. That was the '90s.
I'm drinking my brother or my buddy's beer, Lacumbre,
Okay.
Malpai Stout. Get elevated.
I don't like the fan beers. I just like this. This is fucking great. I love it. It's great. Native.
Yeah. And
Indian.
and you just told me the other night that you're half native or whatever. I never knew that, dude. I wouldn't have been your friend, really. If I had known that, I wouldn't have been your friend.
One of the natives in high school actually told me that. He said, "Dude, you could easily use that to get a scholarship to college." And I was like, I would, but I don't really want to go to college." And I went
People would know
anyway.
you're a native, and then you'd be like the Uncle Tom native, or like they'd be like, "That guy's not a real native.
Some
That
dude
means
would
that
catch
was
me in the hall.
horrible."
Some dude named Remy would catch me in the hallway and be all, "You're a monkey, man. You're a monkey."
That was a good one. That was a
Dude,
pretty good impression.
I showed fucking Jeremy a picture of my new truck, and he told me, he was all, "Dude, it's white. Name it Remy." And that's what his name is. It's
No
Remy.
shit, huh? That's a good name.
It's, yeah, my truck's name's Remy.
You do that shit, Remy. You do that shit.
First of
Hey man,
all, don't
you
ever touch
monkey.
me again. Second, I ain't no faggot.
You just a
Oh,
dumb monkey. Or what does he say?
you're a monkey, man. You're a fucking monkey, man. I don't know exactly what he
That
said.
guy's like, he's actually a cool actor, I think, but I think that was just a bad role for him or something. Was that his
Like that.
first role?
No, his first role was in True Romance.
Uh, is that a Schwarzenegger movie?
No, it's a Tarantino movie. The one with Christian Slater and one of them Marquettes.
What?
Dude, if you've never seen True Romance, I'm gonna punch my screen open.
You're gonna
That
have
is
to
like one
bust
of
it
the
open.
that is like one of the best movies I've ever seen ever. Like,
Really?
and I'm not the only one. Like everybody knows that movie.
Dude, I don't think I've
You
ever
haven't
heard
seen
of it.
that with Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper having that conversation? He's like, oh, the niggas, the Moors and the niggas had sex, and that's where Sicilians come from. You never seen that movie?
1993.
Yeah. As soon as I'm done with this,
You're
you
gonna come
turn
over
your
and
shit
punch me in the
off,
face.
and I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. Wow, you have to watch that movie. Like you have to. It holds up. Believe me, it fucking holds up. James Gandolfini's first movie, Brad Pitt's first movie, Gary Oldman's in it, Christopher Walken. That's a great fucking movie, man.
Clarence marries a hooker Alabama, steals cocaine from her pimp, and tries to sell it in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
Can I pull up a YouTube video, like a quick one?
You can, but I would have to pull it up and show it to the camera here if you want
No,
everyone to see it. You can message it to me and I can pull it and show it.
no. Just watch that movie. I can't believe you haven't seen that. That's
I
crazy.
pulled the IMDb into the screen so everyone can see it. Dude, it's
Nice.
got an 8.0 out of 10 on IMDb, and IMDb is a rough crowd.
Dude, it has two of like the best like scenes in all of movie history. Like two of the best. It's great.
I know this is like a loaded question, and it's a tough question to answer, but what do you think your favorite movie is?
That's hard. I think like if I had to pick a movie that I could just rewatch over and over and over and over and over, would probably be Enter the Dragon because I've seen it a billion times and I'm not tired of it. But I think I'd have to go with either Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs. They're fucking
Dude,
great.
mine is fucking Pulp Fiction, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh.
And then
Like
after
that's
that, I don't know. I don't really know after that.
I think the '90s had a lot of really good movies, but I don't know. Like if you ask me what's the best movie of the past 10 years, I couldn't fucking tell you because they just suck now. They're just not
Yeah.
good. Not good.
Although, I can't believe you didn't like Django. I really like that movie.
I didn't dislike it. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Why I didn't like it. It's just like I was like, I don't know. It's not because it's not what I expected. It's just like I don't know. I don't know.
To me, it
I
was
don't
like a slave era Desperado
know. Nice.
because it was all like gory and shit like that. And it's like a dude going after a woman and getting vengeance, and going after Bucho, like fucking that guy's Bucho, and
Mucho.
it's the same
Bitch.
story basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I just hope Quentin Tarantino makes a different movie. Like a lot of his movies have just become revenge movies.
Yeah.
Like Reservoir Dogs, no. Pulp Fiction, no. Jackie Brown, kinda. But Django, revenge. Kill Bill, revenge. Fucking Inglourious Bastards, basically revenge.
What was the other one? Death House or whatever, Death Grind or whatever.
Oh, Grindhouse. Yeah, I didn't even see
Grindhouse, yeah,
those.
and Death
Uh,
Proof.
mm, Never saw
For
those.
me, like it's like when people ask me what my favorite movie is, I'm like, okay, well, what kind of movie? Because there's like so many different Cold War movie, fucking comedy, fucking you know.
Martial arts movies.
I I think you're gonna get like really pissed, but one of my favorite movies is The Hunt for Red October.
I've seen that, but I don't remember it like at all.
Dude, it's awesome. Except fucking Sean Connery. What makes him so good? I don't understand why everyone thinks he's like the best fucking actor in the world. He's the same guy in every fucking movie.
There's a lot of dudes like that though. Like, what the fuck's his name? God damn it, black guy, Morgan Freeman. He's just Morgan Freeman in every fucking movie. He doesn't do anything. And Al Pacino became one of those guys. De Niro became one of those guys. Like your first three movies were great, then after that, you just played you in every fucking
Yeah, they
movie.
got like typecast really bad. It's like, hey,
I
we
think,
need a fucking badass mafia guy, Joe Pesci
yeah,
or Robert De Niro.
no, it's just ridiculous. It's the only person I think who hasn't done that is Johnny Depp. He's just
Dude,
fucking different in every goddamn movie. He's a completely different person. It's weird.
what do you think? Do you like Johnny Depp?
Yeah, he's all right.
I fucking I want to kick that guy in the balls. I fucking hate that guy, dude. I hate
Why?
I hate like how every movie like, dude, every role he's in, it has to be like this weird, like, it's never like a normal, like, he has to be like some weird fucking weird role. It's never like a normal. I don't know, dude. I fucking hate that guy.
But there's a lot of movies where he was just regular, like The Ninth Gate. He was just a regular guy.
You
I
know,
can't remember
okay,
the other movies,
well,
but
I haven't seen a lot of his movies just because I hate him so much. So
yeah,
the only one I like him in is the Fugazi.
oh, fucking Donnie
Donnie
Brasco.
Brasco, yeah.
I don't want to fuck Fugazi. Get the fuck out of here.
I know what the fuck a Fugazi is. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Dude, Tony
But
Scott.
he's had a lot of movies where he was just regular. A lot of fucking just Gilbert Grape and Ninth Gate and fucking Bay and June, which I never fucking saw because I ain't into that shit. But he's been a pretty regular guy.
Dude, it's just like was it like where he was Tonto and then he was fucking Willy Wonka and then he was
The something in the Alice in Wonderland, whatever it was, the Mad
oh
Hatter, I guess.
yeah, yeah. And then what was the one with the bunny? Or not the bunny, God, what am I thinking of?
I have no
Damn, I
idea.
fucking hate him, dude.
To each his own.
And then is he native? I don't know if he's native or what the fuck is up with him.
I think he's American and California. That's what he is.
I
He's
wish
just Native
California would
American.
just fall off the fucking earth.
Yeah, I lived there for a year, and there's a reason I was only there for a year. That place fucking sucks. Sorry if you're from California, but your state is a piece of shit. I don't like it.
Dude, this True Romance is like an all-star cast.
Dude, that I can't believe you haven't seen that movie. Wow. I'm telling you, as soon
Listen
as
to
we're
this. Christian
this, watch it.
Slater, Dennis Hopper, Val Kilmer, Gary Oldman, Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken, Samuel Jackson, James Gandolfini, all kinds of fucking heavy hitters in that shit.
I cannot believe you haven't seen that movie,
I
dude.
can't
That's like
either, dude. I really can't.
that easily makes. If I had to pick a top five, it would be in it. I'm
Really?
gonna
That good,
order,
huh?
dude. That movie, the scene with Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper is like the classic scene of all.
Oh! Is it like Dennis Hopper? One of them is like a mafia boss or something, and he's like telling him "fuck you," and then he ends up killing him. I've seen that scene on like
Yes.
Watch Mojo, those top 10 whatever scenes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh god, that movie is so good from beginning to end, dude. That movie is great. Fucking amazing.
uh, Quentin Tarantino is from Knoxville, Tennessee. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I automatically would have went California or New York. One of those.
yeah. I
Has,
figured like New York or like Boston even maybe.
that's weird. I didn't know that.
I hate watching interviews with him, dude. He's like the worst guy to watch an interview of.
Man, here's the thing what I was doing. Here's what I was doing with that movie, man. If you listen to the way the characters are developed, it's just
Yeah.
crazy. He's a weird fucker.
Did you see him? Did you see his like little role in Django?
Yeah, or he's Australian.
He looks like crap.
He didn't age well at all.
Fuck
He aged.
no. So I was watching that. I forget what video we did it in, but the Shod face and the Tito Ortiz Ninja Turtle thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude. Anyway, Quentin Tarantino is another one of those guys that has like a weird fucking face. Like he just looks weird, dude.
He's got that Jay Leno chin and like the crunched fucking eyes, kind of, and like the big ass forehead. It's like three combinations of shit you don't want in your face.
He looks like if a serial killer successfully made a mask out of somebody else's skin and like wore it, and like it was accepted. That's kind of what he looks like.
Pulled
His
it on all
head's
night.
fucking gigantic, dude.
And it didn't used to be like in I think one of his best movie roles was in Four Rooms. Have you seen that? The last story of that movie. He was fucking great in that scene. Great.
I've never seen that, but I heard it's like a cult classic type thing.
Oh my god. I'm gonna beat your ass.
That's why we should do these together, dude, so you could beat my ass.
Yeah, we need to have a fucking maybe not even a movie night, but a night like remember this scene? Click, bam, watch that shit. It's great.
We could do it right now.
Because that scene in Four Rooms is long, but it's like probably 20, 30 minutes, but it's fucking great, that movie scene. Holy Jesus.
Have you ever been like punched or kicked or anything like that, where someone was like that, like, dude, I'm gonna kick your ass because you did whatever, and then they do it?
I don't think so though.
It's only happened to me once, and it was at my wedding, and Jason was dating this chick for a long time, and they were living together and shit. And then he broke up with her because she was just stupid. She was like the stereotypical dumb blonde chick, right?
Was she at the wedding?
Yeah.
I probably have pictures of her then.
She was really skinny and like had big tits, blonde. Anyway, so she was just dumb, and we all knew she was dumb. And he finally got sick of her being dumb and fucking broke up with her, you know. And so
Yeah.
we were like walking up. God, we were walking up some stairs or something, and she was in front of us, and she was wearing these tight ass pants, and like we were all kind of looking at her ass, you know. It was me, Brian, and Jason, and fucking, she was walking in front of us, and then I looked over at Jason, and I was like, dude, you could be hitting that, but you broke up with her, and he fucking punched me in the face. Yeah,
Really?
and then I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, you deserved it, and you know it. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I get it.
He's all, I would have kicked your ass, but it's your wedding. I was like, okay, sorry.
Oh. If I'd have been, because that was chaos 4 days. I drank so much fucking alcohol.
Dude,
Oh
me
my
too.
god. If that would have happened, there would have been such a scene. Because Justin would all, what the fuck? And then Tyson would all, what the fuck's going on? And then Adam would all, what the hell? It'd have been a big old rumble. Holy Jesus.
Can you imagine Adam getting into a fight?
No. Not at all. I hope he never sees this, but no. There's no fucking
They're
way.
not going to see it.
Yeah.
And then they don't even know what Adam we're talking about. It could be any Adam.
You mean Adam Johnston?
It's a
Yeah.
very common name. Did I tell you what I did to my hand? Speaking of getting in fights.
Put your penis in it and moved it around? No, you didn't tell me.
I tried not to laugh at it too. That's all.
Yeah.
Uh.
Stupid.
So in preparation for sparring with my neighbor, I've been sparring with my fucking uh, fireplace.
Wall. Oh, your pirate.
Well, because dude, like the wall, like I don't want to hit the wall, you know. So I've been punching the fireplace,
Yeah.
and so I've been like basically just like practicing a jab, and then like practicing like a 1-2, you know. And I've
Was
been
the dust falling down?
in the dust, the tassels are fucking falling down, and so I put like a little like circle up, kind of a little bit higher than me, because he's he's taller than me. So I've been
No.
like practicing a jab, and then I've been practicing like a overhand type thing. Well, I got
Yeah.
all into it, dude, and I fucking overhanded the fireplace so fucking hard. And I think I broke my hand. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I woke up yesterday. You can't see, but this part of my hand was so like puffed out, and I like
Yeah.
all I could do with my hand is go, eh. I couldn't like make a fist. You know, now it's like I can kind of do it, but it in between the knuckles, it hurts all bad and shit.
You might have cracked that shit up a little bit.
Dude, it's still like I can't. I was trying to open a jar the other day, and I couldn't do it because I couldn't squeeze hard enough to do it.
Yeah.
Like a dumb shit, dude.
Yeah, that happened like, God, probably like 3 years ago. I had a heavy bag in my little workout room, but it was one of the ones that's like it's got like the legs and then a pole that comes across, and the heavy bag hangs down from that. And I was just like letting off steam. I was going at it, and I was kicking like so hard, but I stopped doing that. I came out to my den and was just getting all fucking hammered. And I went back in there and I was doing the same shit. And dude, I went to kick it like the death kick, and I hit that pole, which is like steel pole, and I kicked it like full throttle with my leg. I dropped like a fucking sack of rocks and almost started crying, like it hurt that bad, like a ting, what? And I like yelled like so fucking loud, and the cat like bolted out of the house all rare
Did you
for like a week, dude.
did you kick it with your shin?
Dude, right in the perfect in the middle, dude. It was like ding, like it sounded like an aluminum bat, ting.
Did it leave a fucking dent in your shin?
No, I didn't even get a fucking bruise. I'm like bruise proof.
Bruise proof. Fucking.
I am, I swear to God.
I
That
saw-
wreck we got into, and I smacked my head. I should have had a big old black eye, and I had like a little cut like right here, just a little tiny cut,
Wreck.
bruise. Remember? You gotta remember that in your probe when we went out drunk Tuesdays. We got all fucked up, and Martine was with
Oh,
us.
when I slid out.
slid and I fucking cracked my head and blood was all, but no,
You know what,
no
dude? I remember
black.
you being in the car.
I was in the fucking car. You don't remember me being in the car?
Is that when we
I
hit that natural gas sign or whatever?
Yeah, it was like a little sign
Yeah,
and it like
yeah.
hit it,
Okay, yeah, I
and I
remember
was just
that.
all drunk like this. And when you hit the brakes, I was all wham, and it split my shit open. I was bleeding all over, and then we went to the bowling alley,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
I was like, I'm not going in there. Just blood all over my face. And I was like,
Fuck,
oh,
dude. We
it
did
was
some
like great.
stupid fucking shit in those 2 years or whenever it was.
Ugh. Yeah, that was a lot of drinking, a lot of drugs, and a whole bunch of other shit.
Fucking meth, dude. I hated doing that meth that we used to do. It
Um,
was fucking dumb. Dumb.
hey, you should go to the bathroom and clean it up a little bit. Oh, okay, I'll be out there in a second. I'll be out there in a
He told me
second.
that one time, and I went in there, and he's like, "It's in the last stall." And I went into the last stall, and like the top of the toilet, it was like perfectly clean, and there was like one square of toilet paper like sitting on top of it, and like I lifted up that square, and there was like two lines there. I was like, "Dude, this is real discreet, dude. You're fucking a master
Yeah.
at this shit."
God. And
I
I
looked for him
remember,
on Facebook the other day. I found Mark,
oh my God.
but I didn't find George.
Probably fucking dead, that guy. Last I heard, he moved to El Paso, and that was like 8 years ago.
Dude,
Uh,
were you working at the bowling alley when he got jumped that night?
no, me and, I think it was me and my mom, or me and my mom and my brother were in Vegas, in Las Vegas. And I think you called me and like told me about that shit because I was still working there, and I was just like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Dude, I was there. I got jumped too.
Yeah, I know. I heard those stories of throwing ashtrays and
This
on the
fucking
bar, and
dude, dude.
man.
Fucking dumb shit Curtis let that guy in. And then like you remember that the bar had that little window like
Yeah,
out to the and then you could walk around and come in? Well,
yeah.
that guy was like talking to George and I was like wiping down a counter or some shit. And then the guy took off outside and George was all, Pudge, call the cops. Call the cops right now. Call the cops.
They're
And I was
coming.
like,
They're coming.
what? What happened? What? And then these three guys fucking come in. And I guess the one guy's job was to like neutralize me, while the other guys went and fucking fucked up George. And that guy fucking threw a bar stool at me and shit. And I was like,
Hey.
dude, I'm not gonna like. I wanted to be like, dude, I'm not taking a beating for George. Like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you know.
Fuck that.
And then fucking they like when they left and George got stabbed or whatever happened to him, but
Um,
he
yeah, that
was
was a
dude.
crazy place, man.
You know what's fucked up about that? He told everybody that I like pussed out and didn't help him or whatever, and like everybody's like, dude, George said you fucking pussed out and didn't help him, and I was like, fuck yeah, I didn't help him. I didn't want any of that shit.
Whatever he got, he deserved it. Fuck him.
Yeah, pretty
Fucking
much,
punk
dude.
motherfucker.
That's how I felt about it. Fuck that.
Yeah, that place was a black hole. I remember. I think you might have already left, but I was still working there, and it was one of those nights. You know when you get way too drunk and you get mad at something so fucking stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember what the stupid thing was, but I got really fucked up, and I wasn't on the clock. I was just there drinking, like getting fucking hammered. And somebody said something, probably, oh, your fucking hair looks stupid. And I got so mad, and I went into the bathroom, and I held onto the counter like that, and I donkey kicked the stalls, and they all fell over like that, like all went wrong. And I just laughed. And then the next day, I was on the clock, and I came in, and Dave's like, "Come here, look at this!" And I went in there, and all the stalls, and I was like, "Who would have done such a thing?" And I was like, "Oh my god, that was me, dude!"
Who would have done such a thing?
Yeah, and I had to like put them up and like tack them back together with nails and shit. It was fucking
Who would have done
retarded, man.
such an atrocity?
This is insane. It must have been a crazy person.
I remember that because I remember looking at those because I think it was after you left. Somebody's like, dude, go in the bathroom and look at that shit. And like, they were like the two stalls, right? They went this way, right?
Yeah, they kind of
Yeah,
like just went. Ugh.
yeah, I
They just
remember
like
that.
gave up.
We were like, who fucking did that? We never knew who did that.
I don't even know to this day. Probably some fucking asshole. Who knows?
Did you ever like when at the end of like a Friday night or Saturday night go into the men's bathroom to clean it and just go, fuck, this is a mess. But then go into the women's bathroom and go, holy shit, what the fuck?
That's
Dude,
when I learned. Like, dude, the men's bathroom, you go in, you piss, and you're out. Women, they're in there, they're doing shit, and there's paper towels and tampons.
there
Ugh.
was like wet paper towels thrown on the ceiling and shit. I was like, what the fuck are these chicks doing?
I don't know if that's a Ritoso thing or just a woman thing, but yeah, you always hated cleaning the women's bathroom. You had to like fucking paper out Rochambeau for it, motherfucker.
Rochambeau, you want a Rochambeau for it?
You want Rochambeau?
What was that guy's name?
Dude, I couldn't even fucking tell you, dude.
Neil. Wasn't his name Neil? With the
Neil.
glasses? That's the
That
guy's
sounds
name?
about right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
when
that
you
guy was
take him
fucking.
off, his eyes were just all BAM!
Dude,
You want Rochambeau for it,
dude,
motherfucker?
one time him and Brad almost got into a fist fight.
That would have been sad.
Because remember, he hung out with that guy, Wes's brother, Wes's older brother. That Neil
Yeah.
guy hung out with him. And
Yeah.
fucking Neil was fucked up one day, dude. Fucked up. And it was like 2 in the afternoon too. We had just got done like stripping the lanes or some shit. And
Yeah.
fucking, you want Rochambeau for it? He like just started talking shit to Brad. Like he had just like, it was so funny because like Brad at that time wasn't like seen as like a tough guy, you know? And
Yeah.
like Neil at that time wasn't seen as a fucking tough guy, you know? So it was like the two like least toughest guys like talking shit to each other. And so Neil was like, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, you know, like talking shit to Brad, and Brad was stone cold sober, of course. And so Brad was just kind of standing there like this, and
You
then
need to
Neil was
calm
like pulling
down,
his
man.
face all, and then Brad was all, "You think you're bad enough? Go ahead and do it." And then Neil was just like, and then Brad just kept saying that. Think you're bad enough? Go ahead.
Come on,
Yeah, nothing
motherfucker.
ever happened, but it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Those were the best days ever, though. I even tell like employers that, what's your best job? I can't tell you the details, but I used to work at this bowling alley. It was crazy.
Dude,
Fucking crazy.
to this day, do you know who stole that money that one time?
I still fucking think it was that fucking
Brian,
that dude
yeah,
Carlisi or whatever. I fucking it had to have been
Carzoli,
Carzoli. Yes,
yeah.
if you're listening, fuck you, dude. You guys all a lot of trouble. You're a faggot.
I think he's my Facebook friend.
Well, tell him on Facebook I said fuck you. You're a faggot, and I hate you.
I don't know, like I got the blame for that shit, you know, because it was using
Yeah.
my watch. But yeah, I was trying to figure out who did that, and we never found out. And it was like $800 too. It was kind of a lot of money.
In case you don't know what we're talking about, which you don't, we worked at this bowling alley. We were all partying after work one night. I left pretty
As
early,
usual.
as usual, partying every goddamn night. But I remember leaving. Yeah, like free alcohol, free beer, doing fucking coke on the bar. Like it was fucking crazy. But I left, and then the next thing I know is I go to sleep. I wake up and Dave's on the phone, all get your ass down here, like right now.
Yeah.
And then that's the whole thing. Somebody stole $800 out of the safe behind the desk, and it was a big old thing. I still think it was that motherfucker. It had to have been. Nobody else would have done it. Nobody.
That was fucked
It was
up.
like you, me, like Brad. I think my brother was there. Al, like nobody else would have done it. He was the only one there that didn't fit the group. He was the only one there.
Like, and you
So
know what? Like, it's been what 15, 16 years.
at least,
Like, I
yeah.
would cough up to it now if I did it, you know. But
Um,
yeah, I don't know who did it.
I'd have been dumb if you would have known if it would have been me. Dave would have called me and I'll get your ass down here. I would have pulled up all bumping all loud. There's supposed to be speakers in the amp last night. Like I would have been stupid. Like, there's no way I would have got away with it. But I know it was him. It had to have been. Fuck him.
um, High class hooligan.